Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
Desktop properties. It is easy to change the look and feel of your desktop by changing the desktop properties. Changing these properties lets you set the background of the desktop, screensavers, sound schemes, and much more. To do this, right-click anywhere on your desktop and select Properties from the menu that appears. This opens the Display Properties dialog box. The tabs at the top of this box are Themes, Desktop, Screensaver, Appearance, and Settings. Make any or all changes to the display properties by changing the settings on these tabs. Then click Apply once your choices are made to instantly apply the changes while leaving the Display Properties dialog box open. Or click on OK to save the changes and exit the dialog box. Themes. A theme determines your background, screensaver, windows, fonts, colors, three-dimensional effects in windows and dialog boxes, the look of the icons and mouse pointers, and sounds. Select a theme to define the overall appearance of your desktop. Microsoft Windows installs several themes on your computer. You can select a different theme, including the traditional Windows Classic theme. Click on the drop-down under Theme to see the different themes that are available. You can download more themes online by choosing More Themes Online. Let's look at the Desktop tab. You can customize your desktop by using any picture as the background of your desktop, adding a web page as your background, or selecting icons that you want to display on your desktop. In the background box, you can click on any image that you want as the background of your desktop. Clicking the Browse button allows you to look in your computer for more images that you may have. Go to the image that you would like to have, click on the button Open to bring that image in and set it for your desktop. Different types of images will have different sizes. We can change the position of our image. Our options are Center, Tile, and Stretch. Center takes our image and puts it into the center of our desktop. Tile creates a series of tiles of that image for us and fills the entire desktop area. And Stretch takes the one image and stretches it to fit the entire desktop. Notice that under Center we have a lot of space behind our image. We can change that color by clicking in the box under Color and choosing a different color for our desktop background. Clicking on the button Other brings up a colored dialog box where we can select other colors or create custom colors. To create a custom color, click in an empty white box under Custom Colors. Come over to the right-hand side, and here you have options of changing the value of the color. Is it a lighter color or a darker color by sliding the slide bar. Clicking anywhere within the color array, pick your color that you would like, click Add to Custom Colors, and say OK to bring that color in for your desktop. If you have no image selected, you can use the color as your entire desktop background. In the lower left-hand corner, click on Customize Desktop to bring up the Desktop Items dialog box. Here we have two tabs, General and Web. In the General tab, our first options are our desktop icons that we want to display on our desktop. By placing a check in front of them, these will be the icons displayed on the desktop. Below we have the icons to be displayed. We can click on the icon and then click the button Change Icon to choose a different icon if we'd like. Clicking on the Browse button again takes us in to look in our computer for different icons that we would like to use. Select the image that you would like and click on OK to come back to our desktop items. Restore Default will restore all of the desktop icons to the Windows default. Desktop Cleanup. Clicking on the button Clean Desktop Now will remove any unused desktop items. We can also put a check in the box to run the desktop cleanup wizard every 60 days to remove those unused items for us. Clicking on the tab Web. Here we can set a web page to be displayed as our desktop. Clicking on My Current Home Page will set the current home page of your internet browser to your desktop. Or you can click on the button New and type in any URL or web page address that you would like to have for your desktop. The button Properties will allow us to set specific properties for the item or for the web page that we have selected. And Synchronize allows us to synchronize that information automatically with the image from our desktop to the internet each time we log in. We can prevent moving or resizing of web items on the desktop by clicking Lock Desktop Items. Click on OK to be returned to the Display Properties dialog box. Let's look at the Screensaver tab. A screensaver is an animated graphic created so that images on the computer would not burn their image into the monitor permanently. With current technology, screensavers are more decorative than they are needed. Older monitors were more susceptible to screen burn and could be ruined if the same information were left on the screen for long periods of time. Use the Screensaver drop-down box to choose different screensavers You can see a small version of what it would look like, or you can click on Preview to see the full version of your screen. When you're in Preview, a single click or hitting the Escape button on your keyboard will bring us back to the Display Properties box. There are many sites on the internet where you can download more screensavers. The screensaver that is currently selected can be adjusted by clicking the Settings button. Depending on the screensaver that is selected, the options of what you can change may be different. Make any changes that you would like and click on OK. In the Wait box, we can change the number of minutes the computer will wait to be inactive before the screensaver is turned on. In the box on Resume Display Welcome Screen, the user's password will be required to stop the screensaver and return to the desktop. Under the Appearance tab, we can set the window and button styles, color schemes, and font sizes for all Windows applications. In the Windows and Buttons section, we have a drop-down and we can choose between the Windows Classic style and the Windows XP style. By clicking on them, we'll see a change in the window up above so that we can preview our choice to see which one we prefer. Under Color Scheme, we can drop this box down to see our different choices that we have for different color schemes as well. In the Font Size box, we can change our fonts from our normal size fonts to large fonts and extra large fonts. Click on the button Effects to the right. This opens the Effects dialog box. Here you have choices on how the items will appear and act when selected. Click OK once you've made your selection to return to the Appearance tabs. The Advanced button will open the Advanced Appearance dialog box. This box has more options to change color, font, and spacing for various items in Windows. Click in the drop-down list under Items to choose the different type of items that you can make changes on. Depending on the item will depend on what types of you can change the size, the colors, the font, the size of the font, the color of the font, and even bold or italicize that font. Again, make any and all changes to all items that you wish, and click on OK to return to the Appearance tab. The last tab is the Settings tab. This tab has the options to change the display features for your monitor. Be careful in making changes here. The results alter the display of your monitor, which may prove difficult to change back. Screen resolution is the measure of the width and height in terms of pixels. Most computers can display 800 by 600 and higher. The higher the pixel resolution, the finer the graphics are. However, the higher the resolution, the more work the computer has to do, and the slower it will run animations. To change the screen resolution, click on the slide bar and move it to the different size that you would prefer. Notice in the box above in the display will show you the different sizes items will be on your desktop. Color quality is set by default for the video display, so you should not need to make any changes here. You can click on the Troubleshoot box to bring up the Windows Help and Support screen. Here you can select the option that best describes the issue you are having. Once you've selected the option, the issue that you are having, click the Next button to be taken to see a help file to give you assistance on fixing your issue. When you are finished reading the help information, click the Close button in the upper right corner to return to the Settings tab. The Advanced button will take you to the monitor's Advanced Properties dialog box. Be especially careful in making changes to the properties of your monitor and/or video card. If you should ever need to make adjustments, refer to the monitor's manufacturer's guide. I'm going to click Cancel to return to our Settings tab. We're done with our display properties. We can click on Apply to apply any changes that we have made and leave our display properties dialog box open, or click on OK to save our changes and return to our desktop.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.